our jumpers tonight will exit the aircraft.
And jumping tonight is going to be Mike Dredge and Yulia Pangberg on a 2-stack with smoke. So they'll be the first ones, I believe, out, Art, that come out of the plane.
We're going to have a little daytime pyrotechnics to kind of tease their 7:30 jump when all of them jump with pounds and pounds and pounds of explosives and pyrotechnics. And as promised, we always are going to get 2 flags, the U.S. flag and a brand new Balloon Fiesta flag or banner.
Correct, and that's going to be Larry Compton on the 2,000-foot Fiesta banner, or the ExxonMobil Fiesta banner. Brian Pagburn will have the 5,000-square-foot American flag he'll be jumping with, and to put that in perspective, Art, it's about the size of 13 single-car garages.
And coming directly over the field, listening and watching for the jumpers to exit the plane. That looked like a wind drop. Plane directly over the rooftop studio, Balloon Fiesta Live.
And
jumpers away. There's 1 chute.
There's 2.
3. Confirmed, 3 good canopies. So I'm going to guess, and you know what happens when you do that, half the time you're wrong. That's going to be, as you mentioned, Mike and Yulia with the 2-stack of smoke, and Justin with the pyrotechs. Although one of them could be Dimitri with the helmet cam.
That is true.
We'll see if we pick up that video.
And as they make their way into Fiesta Field, the plane will turn back around again.
In fact, yeah, 2 of them now have hooked up. So that would be Mike Dirge and Yulia Pangborn.
And the plane will come back and then let off both the brand new ExxonMobil Fiesta flag and our American flag for the national anthem. But we're first going to watch the smoke and the daytime pyrotechnics from Team Fast Tracks. And there's the smoke.
The 2-stack with smoke. Now we're going to see a different 2-chute combination at 7:30 tonight. Something called a drop plane, where they kind of point their chute straight down, and they'll be coming down at about 60 miles an hour. So we'll be able to bring that to you live.
Post balloon glow, because it is shaping up out here to be a beautiful evening at Fiesta Field.
So based on the camera view, that's the north camera?
I believe they said that was the drone camera, if I'm not mistaken. And here is the second pass, right above Fiesta Field at this point.
So we're going to have to just keep whipping our necks back around and our cameras, switching back and forth. At least they can do that. We have to kind of look down as the 2-stack with the smoke is coming down, the plane directly overhead. I think a little bit higher than the last time.
Well, remember, they had mentioned that they have to be about 7,500 feet above the ground with the size of those 2
with
flags.
The size of the flags. That's what they told us on the air yesterday morning. Or actually, it was last night, wasn't it?
Yep. Feels like
jumpers away again. There's 1, 2, and 3 more.
And I would assume that one of those has the helmet cam on it.
Well, that's all we have left. 2 flags and a helmet cam.
But I don't believe we've seen the daytime pyrotechnics as of yet.
Nope, that's going to be one of, they're going to get, they like to get themselves kind of stable there.
Right.
Make sure everything's good. Ground confirming that they have 3 good. We're able to monitor the communications between the aircraft and the jumpers and the ground team. Matt Harvey is the support team member on the ground tonight. He's the one we talked to last night.
Correct.
They'll rotate through who jumps and who gets to do the ground. And there is the 2 flags. The 5,000 square feet of the red, white, and blue, and the 2,000 square feet of the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. This year, and for the next 5 years, the ExxonMobil Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. So the 3rd jumper up high as we watch that one land. There's the 2 flags. The 3rd jumper is going to have the helmet cam
straight above them. And we had some great shots about a year ago, so we're looking for some better shots from our crack Windfire production team.
There
we go.
Almost stable.
Almost. The technology is quite incredible. Over on our truck, we actually have Greg, one of our production people, actually pointing a radio antenna up towards the helmet cam, and he has to follow him all the way in. So that's
right. The jumper without the flag up
correct.
there, yes.
Yeah.
And of course, he was kind of like following the plane around. There we go, yeah.
We're trying.
We did a lot of testing earlier today, actually did a lot of moving of positions of the antennas. There's just so many radio signals out here that kind of gets in the way.
And it's quite amazing if you're, on the screen, you're seeing them float to the ground. But when you look up above, when they go to the south where the wind is coming from the direction, they definitely stall. It's quite impressive. They will be making their approach into about the middle eastern side of Fiesta Field. And right now they are directly above us when we're on the furthest south portion of Fiesta Field.
So it's a good thing we have our 10 different camera angles to be able to get that, because you can't really point a camera straight up, as we can crook our neck to be able to see it.
And that's what I'm speaking of right there. They're just hardly moving, where they say they almost
there's
stall.
kind of almost the straight up shot.
Yeah. So again, it's Larry Compton flying the ExxonMobil Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta flag. And we have Brian Pangberg bringing in Old Glory into Fiesta Field to
There's
kick
a great
off.
shot.
Yep.
There's your helmet cam.
To kick off the original balloon glow. It's funny, we're crooking our necks right here, but we could be watching the screen.
We could be watching the screen. And
I think I'm going to do that. I'm getting a little dizzy. It's just quite spectacular.
Well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and call for the national anthem as Brian Pangborn brings in the American flag. So our national anthem, ladies and gentlemen.
Team Fast Tracks jumping earlier this evening with the national anthem and the flags. Again, they'll be back at 7:30 tonight with their pyrotechnics jump in their LED lighted suits. And you're going to want to stick around for that. That will come right after the balloon glow, right before the drone show and the fireworks, the afterglow fireworks tonight.
They will fire up the fireworks.
Fire it up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the Team Fast Tracks kind of gives you a little teaser of the big stuff. Yeah, of course, the fireworks actually kind of get integrated with the drone show. So it's just really, it's just going to be a really nice type of thing. All right, so we, of course, here on Balloon Fiesta Live have for a number of years had this way for you to win. And what we like to do is we like to give you a Balloon Fiesta Live license plate. The state of New Mexico many years ago had a New Mexico balloon plate replica, looks just like that. They no longer actually issue those for official purposes and putting on your car. If you have one, it's grandfathered, as I do, and we're good for there. But you can win one of these. We're giving away 3 every single session. And the way you do that is to scan the QR code that we just put on the screen. Scan that, go ahead and enter to win. Now, the really cool thing is not only are you entered to win one of these license plates, but we're also going to give away a Balloon Fiesta Live jacket every single day. So on the back, it is the Special Shapes logo, because this is the same jacket we're giving to all of our Special Shapes pilots. On the front, you're going to have the Balloon Fiesta Live logo on one side and the ExxonMobil Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta logo on the other side. So we're going to give away one of those per day. And so this morning, if you were watching, you'll notice that we had a little difficulty pulling the winners.
Because we had a lot of people that were scanning
everybody was getting into the deal, trying to get in there. So after we got off the air, I pulled this morning's winners. So the winners from Sunday morning are Carol Richard from Laurel, Indiana.
Congratulations, Carol.
Cindy Espy from Santa Maria, California.
Congratulations, Cindy.
And Michael Merrihew from Rhinebeck, New York.
Way out on the East Coast.
Yeah. So the way the jacket is going to work, so I'm going to pull like midday for that one. So we'll give away the jacket really on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we basically just didn't give away one yesterday, although you could say we're giving away yesterday's today and that, all that kind of
tomorrow.
Stuff. Whatever the way is, our very first ever Balloon Fiesta Live jacket winner is from Minnesota, and his name is Tim Heier. Heier.
Congratulations, Tim.
All right, Tim. When you submitted your application, you told us the jacket size that you are requesting after Balloon Fiesta. So in another 10 days or so, I'll be in touch with all of our winners throughout the entire week, confirming addresses, sizes, all those types of things. So don't worry about it. We got you down, and if you missed it, someone's going to call you and say, you won. And you can just go back and watch it. There's nothing you need to do. Again, I'll be in touch with you afterwards. So again, get yourself entered. You could win a jacket. You could win a license plate. And just one entry, please. Don't make me look for duplicates. And once you're entered until you win, or we run out of things to give away.
There you go.
All right.
Speaking of things, we actually are offering a 10% discount on all of our Balloon Fiesta sportswear. So if we can throw that slide up for the folks to see at home.
Yeah, if you can't wait, to win a Balloon Fiesta Live jacket, you can go buy any of your other sportswear and all kinds of other great things. The address is balloonfiestastuff.com. That's the official merchandise online store. If you're in the Albuquerque area, you can go to our gift shop, which is the corner of Balloon Museum Drive and Alameda. If you're on the field, we have tents at the north end and at the south end of the field. But online, of course, 24/7. And we've got it stacked to be able to ship out. Or if you're in town, place your order, arrange for free pickup in the gift shop.
And you're going to use the code BFLive to be able to receive that 10%. It's a one-use only, so choose wisely and choose as much as you would like. We'd like to see as much of this merchandise not spill over into 2026.
Right, and the BF Live code is only good if you order online. If you go into the store and say, I got the code,
Doesn't work.
They won't be able to apply that code for you. So do your shopping, do it early. We were talking with some of the folks that were working the merchandise tent today, and they were saying that they were noticing, somebody says, hey, do you got more of this? You go to the Mist, they go to the back stock. Nope, it's gone. So, yep.
Get it early and get it often.
Get it early and get it early. So officially the green flag is up, and already I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 balloons with air in them.
And many more to follow.
A whole lot of them stretched out, a lot of burner checks going on right now. So we are going to be moving forward with our balloon glow tonight. Now, of course, sunset is still 30 minutes away.
Yes.
An easy 30 minutes away. So it's not going to be up in the next couple of minutes. We'll get our balloons standing up. It'll take them 20 minutes or so to get everybody standing up, and then we'll get moving with our balloon glow. We will ask you to participate. So now's a great time to make sure you know where that flame emoji is, where the cell phone emoji might be, or any other light 'em up type of emoji. We're going to ask you to participate online with us, whether you're watching us on YouTube or whether you're watching us on Facebook. And this is a good time to remind you that if you have pictures and you want to take pictures, especially with all those flames going up the chat, Balloon Fiesta Live at balloonfiesta.com. Send them to us, and we will put them on the air.
Well, I have some instant messages over here asking if we could please put the QR code back up for the license plates and jackets.
Okay, let's see if the truck can do that for us.
Pretty
The
pleased
QR
with the
code.
cherry on top.
Yeah. There it is.
goes.
There it is. We even flipped it over so that we can leave the Balloon Fiesta bug, of course, powered by ExxonMobil here at Balloon Fiesta Live. Been powered by by ExxonMobil, and even before ExxonMobil by a subsidiary of ExxonMobil, XTO. So ExxonMobil, through its subsidiary, actually got its start sponsoring things at Balloon Fiesta by doing it right here with Balloon Fiesta Live.
Yep, and I flew that XTO balloon for Mr. Tristan McLean when
You
he
did?
decided
That was
to,
your first appearance,
It
too.
was, yes.
Let's go live to our ExxonMobil camera and our fill-in pilot, Ted Maes. Ted, what's going on up there?
There was a lot that day. There was a lot.
There was.
That
And
was-
you rattled it all off. In fact, it was almost like you heard me asking the question, and you're getting that burn in, knowing that you got to get the burn in so that you have time
Right.
to talk.
I think that's the fastest I've ever landed a balloon, and I'll never forget that Glenn says, "Oh, look at this beautiful landing on the west side," and in my mind I'm thinking, "No, man, I'm going 34 knots."
But with the video camera, it was hard to tell. It was
Yes,
a little
it was.
deceptive.
I gave Glenn a hard time about that, but
Yeah, yeah. It was quick. It was quick, but not, yeah.
But when we came right back here to the field, it looked just right now. I'll never forget watching that. It says, and back at the field, we're scoring, and it's 2 knots. And I'm thinking, well, can it be 2 knots where I'm landing?
All right, now that you're all getting your emojis going, and I've asked you to send me pictures, and you have. And so I want to run through some of the latest pictures that we've received. Obviously, I've gotten more since we got this batch. We'll just keep pulling a batch and sharing them each session with you. So, Steve, go ahead and throw one up. This is Alan. I think his name is Alan. I've forgotten my notes. He's pointing to the balloon and the pilot that he's going to crew for at the end of the week.
Very nice. And he's right next to Eric Hodges, I see there.
Yeah,
in that
yeah. So
photograph.
he was pointing there. They've been watching all week. They're looking forward. In fact, they told me that they're going to crew for Jeff Busing
Okay.
on Thursday and Friday, and of course the rest of the week. And Jeff's going to fly a special shape. He didn't tell them which special shape. So they don't know what special shape they're going to crew for.
So I think we ought to keep that secret for him.
Yeah, well, I did say, I know which special shape. But you'll have to wait and see. So, hey, thanks for sending the picture, and thanks for watching. He's been watching all week. So up next, we have, this is the band
From last night.
from last night that was playing right below our rooftop studio. And they have been here many, many years. And so after they got through playing last night, they listened, watched the commentary, heard about sending pictures. So they did. Emerson and the Entourage Jazz Gang from last night playing right here at Balloon Fiesta Park in sponsor hospitality. And
here's Mrs. Ruth Grody.
there she is.
Yes, she was very excited to come and see us this morning, and she hung out for quite a while. Her son, Matthew Grody, is on the Dawn Patrol team, and he flies the X-rated Jester. And he asked me this morning, he says, hey, did you guys see did you see the crown? Did you see the top of our balloon? And, I see a lot of balloons throughout the morning, and we wake up early. But it is a radioactive design on the top of the balloon, very cool. And again, the X-rated Jester really is about an experimental balloon. And so Matthew and Ruth, I appreciate you coming up here. I know that Art does as well, and it was a pleasure to meet you, and we look forward to seeing you in the future.
But she had to get hers. Sandia Resort and Casino actually put a watch party together on the top floor of their parking lot.
That's a fantastic picture right there.
But in addition to the parking lot, we have people that are watching from their rooms at Sandia Resort. So I got pictures from the parking garage, and we got this one here. So just literally watching over there. So you can see Dawn Patrol, which you just talked about in there. So a great shot from Sandia Resort and Casino. And I think this one was actually from the room as opposed to the roof, but you get the idea. And this one is from New York, from folks that just got through working the Adirondack Balloon Festival. So that was last weekend, I believe it was, maybe the weekend before?
2 weekends
2 weekends ago.
Yes.
And so I'd been talking with them on a totally different type of thing, and they said it's a whole lot easier to watch a balloon festival than to put one on. So thanks to the folks from Adirondack for sending us that. This lady is creating leather ornaments for the balloon rally in Statesville, South Carolina.
Okay.
And she is dreaming of building these ornaments, these leather balloon ornaments, and being able to sell them here in Albuquerque one day, which is cool. Those look really nice.
They're very nice.
They're very nice. Love to have you here.
They would fit perfectly on my post-fall tree back
There
home.
you go. I couldn't quite figure out where this field was, but it's obviously here because there's the mountains, there's the balloons flying.
I think that's where the old radio towers may have been.
It might be over there.
Yeah, I believe that's where that is.
They just kind of sent me this picture. Not a lot of details there, but obviously the selfie with the balloons in the background, so thanks for sending that one. This guy is doing ham radio. So that's the two right-hand screens. He's talking everywhere to around the world on his ham while he's watching Balloon Fiesta Live on the left.
Very cool.
Yeah, really cool. These folks obviously were here on the field this morning because that's a picture from this morning with the ExxonMobil balloon, the Fiesta 50, and a few others back there. So they took this nice group selfie.
Yep.
And they must have been listening because that's the only way they would know to send us a picture.
Right.
So thanks, gals, for sending us that fabulous picture, that selfie there. That's
J.J. Mancini and Mr. Sprinkles back there to the left as
well.
Yeah.
And this guy couldn't be here. So he flew his own balloon in Illinois.
And then came and watched Balloon Fiesta Live.
Watching Balloon Fiesta Live. He sends us a picture of his flight and his track even. That's
Very
the flight that he went from. So couldn't be here. Well, he's going to go fly in coordination with us.
I just hope he wasn't watching us while he was flying.
Yeah, probably not. From Arkansas, the coffee cup, sitting there just relaxing, watching us get the Dawn Patrol underway. And now these guys, you might remember yesterday we heard that there was going to be a watch party at Vista del Norte Park.
Yes.
Which is one of those spots that's just a little south of here, and typically we have a lot of balloons land down there. So these guys were there this morning, and you can see the balloons are in the background. They didn't make it to Vista del Norte today. So these guys just had fun just kind of jumping around, taking jump pictures.
Yeah, we had talked about the fact that the box was a little strange today. It was going to be more of a east-west box than a north-south box. Yeah,
right.
So, but that's still a fantastic photograph.
Yeah, it is. So we've got some more of those. Look at this shot. Speaking of great shots.
Yes.
Yeah. Looking out with the moon. Last night it was, getting pretty fat. We're getting there. That is just gorgeous. That's our north camera that is giving us the shot of the peaks of the Sandia Mountains and the moonrise. And it's still up by the time we come back in the morning. It's on its way down, but
And the set today, the moon set in the morning was pretty fantastic as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that is. Do we have a couple more pictures, Steve? Oh, here's the other great shot we're going to bring to you. Our new drone shot. We actually have a couple of drones available to us. So you can see that we've got, what's that, maybe about a half of them standing up, the other half in the cold inflation position.
And more filled in the middle tonight rather than last night where there was like a circle around and there weren't a lot in the middle where they were just candlesticking. So we're going to see a full field.
So we're well, let's just do a test. I don't hear us on the PA yet. We're about to be on the public address system, and so the folks down on the other end are going to have to make that switch. I heard them toss to us and announce to us, but obviously the person on the switch isn't there to actually make that happen. So we'll just continue along, and we'll get back to more of those pictures later this evening as we just kind of rock and roll through the idea of a fabulous balloon glow tonight.
We have our safety officials and weather people up here that have handed off the aircraft radio for us to be able to communicate with the pilots down on the field. So we have Assistant Balloon Meister Tom Bueno, and he's in charge of this. And thumbs up, Tom. You got 2 for 2, my friend. Nice job. And we had Duncan from the weather team pass off the aircraft radio to us so that Art can speak to the pilots on the field.
Hey, look, we've got Sir Mix-a-Lot right here in front of us. Setting up right here.
And on screen we have Seed Quill. Looks like the watermelon balloon.
So we'll have this pause while they find their switch. Okay. That was a minute ago.
There's the Dos Equis balloon.
Hey, we're on the PA now.
Yes, we are.
Smooth, guys. Okay. Hey, welcome everybody. Art Lloyd Jr. and Ted Maes here on the rooftop studio of Balloon Fiesta Live, and we hope that you are ready for the original balloon glow here at the ExxonMobil Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta.
Can we hear it from the folks on the crowd how excited you are for the balloon glow?
All those burners going off have making it a little tough for some of them to hear, maybe.
Yep, well, but I heard some people yelling.
Some people did. I saw some waves. That's great. So
Online, we're looking at Tall Steve out there on the field.
Yep. So we're going to give our balloons a few more minutes to get everybody standing up. Give the sun a few more minutes to actually go down to make the sky a little darker. Although, did you see the moon coming up over the mountain on the east side?
A fantastic moonrise over the Sandia Mountains this evening, folks.
That's going to join our fabulous balloon glow, and it's going to make for some fabulous pictures.
100%, Art, 100%.
You're going to want to pose your pictures to get balloons glowing with the moon, with people. We're going to help you take some great pictures tonight. I would love for you to know how to take a video tonight. Even better, we're going to give you some opportunities to take some slow-mo videos tonight. We're going to get some burns that are going to get you fabulous pictures, fabulous videos, and in fact, we're going to ask you to use the light on your cell phone to join us in some of the burns tonight as well. Now, if you've never been to a balloon glow before, the whole idea is the balloons are just going to stand up and stay on the ground. We don't fly in the dark because we can't see the ground, so we can't see what obstacles might be there. We can't see where we might be landing. We're just going to stay right here on the field, and we're going to coordinate the burns, the pilots firing off the burners, which will light up the balloons in different patterns. And it's going to be fabulous. If you are around the edge on the outside of the balloons, at some point tonight, you're going to want to go into the middle. You're going to want to get in and among so that you are totally surrounded by balloons.
So you have a 360-degree view and a spectacular view of everything that's going on tonight during Balloon Glow.
In addition to that fabulous view, when we hit an all burn, the sound, the light, and the pressure you're going to feel of those burners is going to be something you have never experienced before, unless, of course, you've been here.
Ultra exhilarating, lots of fun, lots of smiles, and hopefully lots of cheering out there from all of you that are here on Fiesta Field.
And also some countdowns, because we're going to count down from 5 to those particular burns. And in order for everybody to be able to hear those, it really helps if everybody is joining us in those countdowns. Looks like we're posing for pictures for those of you who can see our screen. And one of our special shapes. Of course, we feature all 100+ special shapes on Thursday and Friday with a special shapes flight and static display in the mornings, and their very own Glow-dio on Thursday and Friday evenings. Only special shapes glow on Thursday and Friday night, so make plans to be back here for those nights. Want to point out the New Mexico Beef Council balloon for those of you watching online. They were the balloon of the day this morning. There's Meow Wolf, Fidelity National Group, and the balloon with the dollar sign.
Now, before it gets dark, there's one other thing that we want you to do. We want you to make sure that you have everything around you and you know where you're at. That includes your children and your husbands and or wives. And if not, pick a balloon that you're at or an area, or even better, look at the markers that are on the ground that signify a square, because the balloon may be there and then gone. And if you're looking, for example, the Plano balloon may be down and then you're going to be looking. So make sure that you guys are all together, because when it gets dark, it's going to be dark. When we glow, it gets really light out there. But make sure that you guys have a great plan so we don't have anybody missing out on Fiesta Field.
Absolutely a great idea, Ted. We don't want to have all those parents missing from their kids.
That's correct.
There's the fantasy flip-flops for those of you who can see the screen. One of the special shapes with the flip-flops on the side. What are those, about a size 12,000?
I would say 12,000 and a half.
Okay. Almost my size.
The Creamland balloon.
Moo Cow, the Moo Crew. The Moo Crew. Arabelle flew this morning, as did Sir Mix-a-Lot. Down here on the southeast corner, Sir Mix-a-Lot, our giant cement mixer, is standing up.
From Duke City Ready Mix.
Complete with a personalized New Mexico license plate on the back left fender.
That ironically relieves.
There, look at the shot. There you see it.
Concrete.
Yeah. We're getting there. You can actually see the shadows starting to move across the field. Off to the mountains, there's where the sunlight still is, but the shadow's starting to move. So it won't be long now, we'll be able to get our balloon glow underway.
And for those of you who were here last night, where we actually did get a semi-glow in, for example.
Yep.
Tonight is going to be super spectacular, because obviously you can see most of the pods go up. and put their balloons up in the air in a static formation. The winds tonight are substantially less than what we dealt with last night, so you guys are in for a great show out there.
Even our assistant balloon meister, Tom Bueno's over here taking pictures already.
Yes, he is.
Nailed, Tom. Nailed you.
He's either taking pictures for himself or he's taking pictures of people doing things wrong on the field. I don't know.
Well, everything looks great from here.
It does.
And it looks even better on camera. Yeah, those of you here on the field, we're glad that you're participating with us tonight. Be sure and go home afterwards tonight or tomorrow and check out Balloon Fiesta Live. We'd like to see you tag yourself in our pictures, if you could find yourself. Because while this is a live broadcast all around the world with lots and lots and lots and lots of people watching, it is also an archived show, so you'll be able to watch it and find your favorite balloon and participate all over again. Balloon Fiesta Live is actually live for all 14 sessions, mornings, afternoons. This is year number 9 for Balloon Fiesta Live, and we have been thrilled to bring it to you commercial-free, uninterrupted. We're going to, by the end of this week, be approaching 400 hours of live, uninterrupted video of balloons.
Wow, that's incredible.
There's one of our rooftop cameras, and look at the lens on that puppy.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
In fact, this morning we had it out, and Sir Mix-a-Lot was about a mile away from the field, and we could see people in the basket. That's how great those new cameras are.
Look how far zoomed in we are on that balloon. Serenity on the skirt. Had to take a second look to see if that was a skirt or a scoop, but it's a skirt.
It is a skirt.
That's the different pattern around the bottom. A skirt goes all the way around. A scoop kind of goes about halfway around. And it's kind of like, well, I think if I build this, people will like it better than if I build that. You know, I like a Ford better than a Chevy or a Honda better than a Toyota. Personal preference. Other people like to think, oh, it's going to be a little bit better than this one. I'm continuing to watch the shadow. It's about to start climbing the Sandia Mountains. It's right at the base of the mountains. So about the time it gets to the top, we'll be almost dark enough to have some good pictures, but we'll get some test burns and get everybody in the swing by the time it gets really dark.
We're almost at that time in the evening where the sun is hitting the Sandia Mountains, which is really bringing it to life of its true name, which is going to turn that to a watermelon color, which Sandia means watermelon.
We're getting a little bit of pink in it now. It's not going to be as brilliant as many nights it is, but there's a little bit there.
And for those of you watching live on YouTube or on Facebook, you can see that, and that moon is just fantastic.
And look at the flags.
The flags are...
If you didn't know they were there, you couldn't almost tell.
Correct.
Yeah, and the moon just off the side there. Whole row of balloons standing up, ready to go.
Oh, there's another great shot of the moon for all of you watching online and on the video boards. Wow.
Is that the north camera, Steve? Yeah, that's the north camera has that same long lens that we have on the south end here. Yeah, you saw how tight we were zoomed in as they continue to zoom back out. That moon will almost disappear. We'll zoom back out that far. Yep, there's the Sandias. You can see the colors. You can see the shadow. Actually, at the lower levels of the mountains, it's up there. We just got a little bit more to go at the top.
And our production team from Windfire Productions does a fantastic job bringing Balloon Fiesta Live to you folks every morning and every evening throughout the ExxonMobil Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta 53rd edition.
There's an inflatable too.
Yes, an inflatable raccoon.
Raccoon. We got a couple of raccoons here as special shaped balloons. Look at the colors still. Very nice.
So, Art, do you think that maybe we should practice maybe a twinkle burn to start? Or you want to do an all burn to start?
You got to practice with an all burn
Okay.
first, okay? Hey, pilots, this is Balloon Fiesta Live. I think we're ready to do a couple of practice test burns here. So let's practice with an all burn. An all burn, please, if you will. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all burn. Just like you guys have done this before, it's going to be a great night. Thanks.
Fantastic, pilots. Thank you so much.
So that's kind of what we're going to do. We're going to announce what kind of burn we're going to do. I should actually let the pilots know this too. That's going to be kind of the game plan tonight. We're going to announce the type of burn. We're going to count it down from 5. If you can hear the countdown, join in with us and then actually have that camera ready or already rolling if you're taking video. We're just going to kind of hang on for a couple more minutes. We'll do another test burn here in a moment or so, and then we'll get into our balloon glow for reals.
For those of you watching online or on the video boards, there is a Wicked Vampirilla row right there.
Yeah, with Gut Wrenched, the Vampirilla, the Wicked Balloon. I see a couple more balloons still getting upright. We'll give them an opportunity to get there. There's our drone shot where we can see that we're just about have everybody up. I see one more right on the far western edge. I saw one in the middle, I think up at the north end. There's the SEAL team. That would be the Cynthia SEAL team we're seeing.
And again, folks, if you really want to get a great view of balloon glow, come in from the edges, come into the middle of the field, and look at 360 degrees around yourself. You will get something you've never seen or felt before if you've never been at a balloon glow.
Ready? Oh, there you go. We're giving the kid an opportunity to fire off the burner.
Good job.
She's even starting right. She's starting with the headphones, the ear protection.
Something that we should have done years ago.
We all should have done that sooner. All right, let's do another practice burn. A practice all burn, please. A practice all burn. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all burn. Looks good. Looking good.
I'll tell you, Art, the people online are glowing as well. We're seeing the glowing emojis on both Facebook and YouTube. So if you're online and you're watching, please feel free to participate as well off of the commands that Art and I call off to the field for the pilots to glow. You guys can do the same thing at home. And I know throughout this show here, we're going to actually involve the crowd to help us out as well.
We will. We will.
There's a great view of a Mirage burner by Balloon Works.
Yep.
A little bit different than the other burners out there. And a lot louder than most.
Yeah. Those are the ones you need the hearing protection.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah. And you can just see the pilot light down there so that when they let that go, there it goes. Hey, there's Dr. Seth Hunter piloted balloon, the balloon owned by Tristan Garcia. A new pilot, really, in terms of pilot age and years of experience. Tristan on the official photographer team for us for the last couple of years, as well as this year. Says this will be his last year taking photographs as part of the team because he wants to be piloting his own balloon next year, so we'll watch for that.
Well, I don't blame him, because after this morning sitting up here with you, as much as I love it, this morning just made me want to get back in a balloon and fly with 500 of my best friends.
I know. There are those days, and this morning, you're absolutely right, was one of them.
And this evening is turning into a wonderful
It's going to be one, too, yeah. Hey, the other thing we need to point out, as it gets dark, it's going to be a whole lot harder to see where you're walking. And there are at least one, if not two, ropes or lines coming from the basket to the chase truck. So watch out for those. And then as they start taking balloons down, when we get to the end of our balloon glow, there's another very long rope that is attached to the top of the balloon. That's called the crown line. In fact, we can see two of them right here on our camera feed. Those are what they're going to use to help bring the balloon back down at the end of our glow. So watch for our crews, watch for those lines. In the meantime, feel free to go right up to the basket, say hi to the crew, get that shot of that burner, ask them for some trading cards, ask them any questions that you might have. They'll be happy to answer them. I wish it was a little darker, but I think we probably should go ahead and get started. What do you think, Mr. Ted?
I think, Mr. Art, we should start the official kickoff of the original balloon glow.
All righty, folks, here we're going to go with an all burn, the first official all burn of the 2025 Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta, the ExxonMobil Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. It's balloon glow on Sunday night, and here comes our first all burn in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all burn!
I would say not bad for the first all burn.
Not bad at all, not bad at all.
Thank you, pilots and crews.
So I hope that you got some great pictures, although the pictures are going to get better. I guarantee the pictures are going to get better.
As it gets darker, you're going to get much better pictures, and especially, I think we'll pitch it back to you, Art, about how do you take a good picture of a balloon glow?
Yeah, push the button that says take the picture. The fire the shutter off. It's hard to take a bad picture of a balloon glow.
What about a slow-mo?
Well, we'll get to those.
Okay.
We'll get to those. We'll get to those. All right, let's do another all burn. Just now that we woke everybody up with the first one, how about an all burn, please? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all burn.
Another great shot from our drone on the west side of the field, looking north.
Look at all those balloons. Look at all those colors. It's kind of that really nice time. You don't have the really bright sun, but we haven't lost it all, so you get a lot of great color contrast. And right here at the front of us, with Coca-Cola, Dos Equis, the Zia balloon, coming into view, the Intel balloon, a number of great sponsors. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors here at Balloon Fiesta. We couldn't do this without you. And then all those great folks, yeah, they're going to go home and watch us online tonight as well, balloonfiestalive.com. You can go back and watch this show as well as the last 8+ years of videos. All right, we're going to do something not different for pilots, but maybe for some of you, we're going to do something called a flicker burn. Instead of leaving the burners on full, they're going to turn them on and off at their type of speed. So the light is going to go on and off and on and off. We call it a flicker burn, and we're going to do one. Here we go. Flicker in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flicker burn. These guys got it down.
They do.
These guys got it down. Great job, pilots. Great job.
Very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, those of you on the field, you're going to definitely want to go home not to watch the show tonight or tomorrow, because we've got some great camera angles for you on Balloon Fiesta Live. We know that the folks at home are not getting the same quite experience you are being right there in the middle of it, but by going home, you're going to have the best of both worlds. So when you get home or tomorrow, be sure and check out Balloon Fiesta Live. So you were trying to get me to talk about video.
Yep.
And that flicker burn thing actually works pretty well on a still picture. But what ends up happening, you either get the burn partway up or partway down, or it's
not even at
on
all.
or off. So the best way to capture a flicker burn is with a video. So all of you with your cameras, find the video setting. Pilots, help your crew find the video setting on their camera. We're going to do another flicker burn, but we're going to do it for video this time. So find the video settings. Hopefully you found the video. Roll the video. Here comes the flicker burn in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flicker burn. Yeah, online that's a flame emoji, space, flame emoji, space, flame emoji, space. That's how you do a flicker online.
And we have a lot of those coming up right now.
We do.
Both on Facebook and on YouTube.
Yeah. There's no text on the chat anymore. It's
No,
just
it's all-
emojis.
it's all fire on the
It's just all
text.
emojis. It's
Yep.
just cool. It's really good.
Hey, Art, why don't we involve the kids that are out here on the
Not
field?
yet. We got to wait till it gets
Okay,
dark.
okay.
We got to wait till it gets
I'm just
dark.
putting some teasers out there.
I know. We'll get to them.
I'm a kid at heart when it comes to this.
Not at heart. You're an all kid. You're an all kid. Hey, since you have the video there, we'll do an all burn for your video. That way you can kind of do your 360 pano type of thing video. So we're going to do an all burn, and go ahead and keep that video camera rolling. All burn in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All burn. That shot panning down from the west side, panning the whole line. The Festival Internacional del Globo in León, Mexico, another balloon rally. A lot of our pilots go down there. Also see Jonathan Wolf's fractal balloon.
I see Lachelle Pete in silver linings right next to him.
So a lot of our friends, of course, all of our you can't not have friends ballooning, right?
That is correct.
Absolutely. So.
And there's some more fun on the field.
Oh yeah. So for the kids who will be interested more interested in the balloon glow when it gets darker.
Yep.
They'll come off those kid rides and come back over. Although they're there, so anytime you come out for Balloon Fiesta, we've got the kids zone. Kids can go have that kind of great fun as well. There's Humpty Dumpty.
Yes, and for Rich, once again, he was pushed next to Bill Broker from Plano, Texas.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's do an all burn, please. An all burn. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all burn. Looking good. And it's starting to get darker.
And darker.
And darker. And darker.
And darker.
We can hear the echo of the PA speakers up here.
Yes, we
as
can.
It comes back around. Remind you that the moon is going to be a great backdrop for your shots, so you might think about positioning yourself that you can have the balloon and the moon in the shot. So let's get our cameras positioned so that you get a balloon or 2 or 3 or 400 and the moon in your shot. So this is a ballooner-mooner shot. With an all burn, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all burn. Oh, that was great. That was great. Hope you got a great picture.
There's nothing like a blue New Mexico sunset out here with 300 of your best friends with fabric above them, putting massive amounts of hot air into it.
Yeah. Every time we get to this point, I still remember being here for the very first balloon glow. I was actually down there on balloon crew working the crown line, and I was talking to somebody like I always seem to be doing, right? Not paying attention to anything, missed the first countdown altogether, and when that first all burn went off, it was like, oh my God, wow.
Yes.
The power, the heat, the light, everything was just, yeah, it was just incredible. So I hope that you're getting to experience that same thing tonight. You want a little heat there, Mike? Yeah. Our chief of safety needs to be warmed up, so we need a big all burn for him, please. An all burn, he's got his hands ready. Here we go, all burn in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all burn. We got that picture. It'll be on the tower in the morning. Little internal stuff going on here. Inside stuff, and you're privy to it right here at Balloon Fiesta Live, and all of you on the field. Glad that you're here with us tonight. Great crowd. If you just got here, where the heck you been? And don't forget to get out in the middle of everything. Go experience it all. Yeah. I think we need to practice the cell phones is what I think. I think we need to.
You think you need to do that?
Yeah, I think we need to practice the cell phones.
Okay.
We'll really put them into place when it gets a little darker here. But we're going to start involving the cell phones with us tonight. You've taken some pictures, and so we want you to now join us in the all burns. So get ready to turn your flashlight on your phone. And you're going to kind of wave it towards the edge. Just kind of wave it around. We'll worry about pointing it in certain directions later on tonight. But the balloons are going to do an all burn, and everybody is going to light up their cell phones. Now, you have to wait till we get to the countdown, so just get ready to light up your cell phone. Everybody got their fingers on the switch. Pilot's hands to the burner. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody, cell phones, burners. Well, all of you folks that I can see on the south edge of the field, you did a great job.
Yes, they did.
But I'm going to call you people out in sponsor hospitality down here. We need you to participate next time, okay? Thanks. We'll do a few more of those. We're actually going to set up some selfie pictures. We're even going to get you to flicker with your cell phone tonight, do a few other fun things with us. In fact, we ought to probably practice the flicker with the cell phones. So the way you do a flicker with a cell phone is you turn the light on and you hold it up and you put it down. You hold it up and you put it down. You hold it up and you put it down. Just like the burners are going to go on and off and on and off. We're going to do a flicker with the balloons and a flicker with the cell phones. So you can go ahead and turn the light on and then raise it up so we can see it, put it back down. Flicker burn with the balloons and the cell phones, please. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, flicker!
Very nice.
Very nice, very nice. And thank you, Sponsor Hospitality, for joining in.
Yeah, I think they have the memo.
They got it. All righty. Yep. Like you said, what a difference 24 hours makes, right?
An incredible difference. I know we were happy to get off a glow last night, but this is the spectacular glow.
This is the way you do a glow.
Absolutely. 100%,
This is the weather you
yes.
want. This is the setting you want. Clear blue sky becoming dark. Almost full moon. Almost 300 balloons. And all of our closest friends and crew having a great time here at the ExxonMobil Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta.
The 53rd edition.
With Ted Maes and Art Lloyd Jr. here on Balloon Fiesta Live and on the field, bringing the balloon glow to you. Let's do an all burn, please, an all burn. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all burn. Yes. All right, so we're going to go back to that flicker burn here in just a moment. And this would be a great time not only for the video, but turn on the slow-mo part of your video. So take the video, put it in slow-mo, and we need everybody to participate because the Team Fast Tracks plane is now circling the field, and they're watching. So we're going to do a flicker with our balloons and all of our cell phones. If you don't want to join the flicker, you can. But if not, then set your video to slow-mo. Here we go. Flicker, please. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, flicker.
And for those of you at home watching on YouTube or Facebook or the video monitors, a fantastic shot from our drone.
Those of you on the field, I'm telling you, you got to go watch it when we get home or when you get tomorrow. When you get an opportunity, go back and watch Balloon Fiesta Live to see what it looked like from above. You're witnessing and experiencing it from the ground. You can see it from above as well. So, of course, everybody always likes to take a selfie.
Yes?
Everybody likes a selfie, and so we're going to set up for a selfie. So everybody get your cameras ready. Get your favorite balloon in the background. Get yourself all set up. We're going to have the balloons do an all burn while you take a selfie picture. So I'm going to give you just a second or so. Make sure that you're set up. Got it framed nicely. Got the people in the picture with you that you want. And so for a selfie, here we go with an all burn for a selfie in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all burn. All right, that was great.
We even had Dylan, one of our cameramen, doing his selfie.
Yep, doing it, participating online.
But now, you'll have to go home and watch it on Balloon Fiesta Live.
We want all those selfie pictures posted to social media.
Yes, we do.
Don't forget the hashtag Balloon Fiesta, hashtag Balloon Fiesta Live, and for good grins, throw in hashtag Balloon Glow.
There you go.
Balloon Fiesta, Balloon Glow, and Balloon Fiesta Live. Put all those hashtags on your pictures. Get them posted, share them around the world to tell all those people not here and not watching what they're missing. And they can make plans to be here for number 54.
So, Art.
What?
Can we get a little bit of help from the people on the field?
No.
No? Not the kids?
I don't think they're ready.
You don't think they're ready?
No. What do you want them to do?
I want just the kids on the field.
To do what?
To help us with the countdown.
Just the kids?
Just the kids. I want to hear as many kids out there help us with the countdown for the next burn that we're going to do.
Okay. So we're going to start it, and we're going to let the kids finish the countdown. Okay? So if you're around a balloon, if you hear us, you got to be loud, because all of us big mouths up here aren't going to be counting down. So we're going to have all the kids count you down to an all burn. All kids, you gotta be loud. Kids, count us down to an all burn. Ready? Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, all burn.
There you go. I told you them kids were ready.
Yep,
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
Thanks, kids. That was great. All right, that was really good. That was good. You got me on that one. Yep.
All right.
Good deal. Good deal. All righty. Hey, so we've got the selfie picture. So now I think we need a TikTok video.
Okay.
So set yourself up like a selfie TikTok video. So we're going to go ahead and get yourself set up. Again, you're going to take a TikTok video, and our balloons are going to do a flicker burn in the background. Get yourself ready. TikTok video. Flicker burn. And here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flicker. All right, let's get all those videos posted to TikTok. Maybe we can crash TikTok with all the videos.
Maybe we can. I believe we can.
We probably can. That would be great.
Now, you trusted me. You didn't trust me on the kids one.
Before we go there,
okay.
I'm just going to say for the folks online, too.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be great to have a video of them watching online that they get posted to TikTok?
Yes, I think everyone at home who's watching on Facebook or YouTube should be doing
that as well.
Yes.
Yep. All right. So what's the next one you want me to trust you on?
It's Ladies' Night.
Ladies' Night?
So I want to hear all the ladies out there help us with the countdown for an all burn. And I just want the ladies yelling it out because it's Ladies' Night right now for the countdown for the balloon glow. So Art's going to start you off, and let's go.
All right, so for those of you who may not have heard Ted, he says it's ladies' night, and just like we did with the kids, we want all the ladies out there to count down. Now, of course, you know, guys are all the loud ones, so ladies, you have to show us up here tonight. Ladies, count us down to an all burn, please. Here we go. Ladies only. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All burn. All right, looking good. Hey, so we only have a handful more of burns that we're going to be able to get in before Team Fast Tracks comes in with their pyrotechnic jump.
So I don't want to exclude anybody.
No, but it's dark enough now that I think we can get everybody to light up the field.
We can.
So we need all cell phones, all balloons. If you've got a light, get ready to light it up.
And we also need you all to help us with the countdown. So everyone on the field, we want to hear you count down this next burn.
So everybody's going to count. When we get to the 0, the all burn, everybody's going to light it up. What I'd like for you to do with the cell phones is see if you can point it towards the Main Street stage. If you're on the north end, point it to the north. If you're on the south end, point it to the south. And if you're on the west, point it to the west. That's where our main 4 cameras are. So point it to the outside, the cell phones. Everybody counts, everybody burns, everybody lights up. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody.
Wow.
All right. Looking good. Hey, so we don't have but about 5 minutes more. So the idea here is if you need to get another photo, another video, another slow-mo, we'll do a couple more flicker burns and a few more all burns. Make sure that you get that final shot. Then we're going to start taking the balloons down. We need to clear the field and the landing zone for Team Fast Tracks. Be sure and be careful as the balloons start deflating that you don't get tangled up in the ropes. And be sure and stick around for Team Fast Tracks, our drone show and fireworks. So we've got another almost hour's worth of 45 minutes or so worth of entertainment after we put our balloons to bed so that they are fresh for the morning.
Absolutely. And tomorrow starts competition on Monday. So if you're coming out to the field, make sure you're ready to watch some great competition. Half the balloons will fly from the field and the rest will fly into the field.
And during the competition, we'll be live on Balloon Fiesta Live from inside the target area with a couple of live cameras and live commentaries, so you'll be able to see that up close and personal as well. All right, we're going to get the last couple 2 burns in as they start bringing things down. All right, so let's get a final flicker burn in. A final flicker. Here we go. Flicker in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flicker.
All right, Art, I think it's time for one last all burn before we let Team Fast Tracks come in the field and
I'm gonna give them like 5 seconds, but yeah. This is gonna be the last all burn. The last all burn we're gonna do. So if you didn't get that selfie, you didn't get that video, now's the time to do it. So here we go, the final all burn of tonight in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all burn. All right, what a great night we've had here with Balloon Fiesta Live. Ted Maes, Art Lloyd Jr. on Balloon Fiesta Live at our Balloon Glow at the ExxonMobil Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. Don't forget to go back and watch Balloon Fiesta Live on balloonfiestalive.com. Go back home and watch what you saw, see it again, relive it over and over again. Balloon Fiesta Live will be back at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning for, as Ted said, our first day of competition. Thanks everybody for participating in our Balloon Glow tonight. All right, so the Balloon Glow.
Success.
A very big success.
Yes, and thank you all online for participating, whether it would be a flicker burn or an all burn. We appreciate the enthusiasm.
Yeah. Wasn't able to actually watch the all the chat, but I just looked down and I kept seeing that it was just flame and emojis, full of emojis. Great stuff there. So the idea here, we've got a few minutes while we're going to watch some balloons drop down. Deflate, as I said just a few minutes ago, these crews have got to get these balloons packed up. They've got to get them refueled. And then they've got to get home, get some sleep, because they're going to be back here bright and, well, dark and early tomorrow
Dark and
morning.
early, yes, for day 3.
For day 3. And we'll be into the Team Fast Tracks jump here in just about 9 minutes or so. So that gives us just enough time, I think, to pull tonight's license plate winners.
Yes, why don't we do that?
So I set those up. Earlier today, or earlier in this evening's show, I announced who the winners were from this morning. So the winners for Sunday night, winners of the license plates, from Mission, Kansas, Sherry Finn. From Topeka, Kansas, I thought that was interesting, 2 Kansas ones in a row, Jan Escando. And the first New Mexico winner so far this year, from Rio Rancho, New Mexico, Amanda Wilkins. So those are the 3 license plate winners for tonight. And again, I'll be contacting you after Balloon Fiesta is over. I'll confirm address, shipping, and all that kind of stuff. So don't worry, you won't hear from me for probably another 10 days or so.
You need a couple days afterwards, yes.
Well, yeah, we got to kind of pack and put everything back.
Right.
So if you're wondering, what the heck are they talking about on these license plate deals? Well, we're talking about this, and that is a Balloon Fiesta Live license plate. It is in the replica of a state of New Mexico balloon design license plate. This design was legal license plates up until a few years ago, but a lot of people still have them.
They do.
And now you can have one that says BF Live on it for Balloon Fiesta Live. All you have to do is enter to win. There's the QR code. You scan the code, you put your information in. Not only are you entered to win a Balloon Fiesta Live license plate, and we're giving 3 away every single session, you are also entered to win a Balloon Fiesta Live jacket. So these are the same jackets our special shape pilots are getting. They have the entire special shape logo on the back with the painted horizon setup. I think they're leaving the code up because all those people want to get the code in.
Yep.
But there's the special shape logo on the back, and on the front it has the Balloon Fiesta Live logo. We'll just catch mine, Balloon Fiesta Live logo, and the ExxonMobil logo. So you'll have this, not this exact jacket, you'll have one that looks just like this jacket if you are selected a winner. We're giving away 1 a day. We already gave one for today, so we'll give another one away basically at the end of tomorrow morning, because it's a 1 session day tomorrow with competition.
Right. Well, yeah, and if you could put that code up again just one more time, because I have some people here on Facebook asking for it one more time, it'd be helpful.
Yep. People are just not ready for it. And it is one of those deals that you have to be watching to scan the code. I haven't put the code up anywhere else. The only way to enter is to be watching and see the code. So they'll throw it back up here shortly, and you'll be able to get entered into that contest.
There we go.
Again, only throw it up, throw your name in one time. Don't make me go looking for duplicates. And the sooner you get entered, the more chances you have to win. Once you're in the pool, I only pull you out after you win something. So we're in great shape there. So again, we talked about Team Fast Tracks, the drone show, and fireworks let tonight. We already mentioned tomorrow morning. We start with the drone show. We've got the dawn patrol. We've got competition. Well, the kind of
mini mass ascension.
Anywhere else in the world, it would still be a mass ascension with about 300 balloons flying out of here. But it's only half flying out of here. The other half are going to fly in.
Correct.
With the first day of competition. And as I mentioned with everybody on the field here as well, we'll be live in the competition area with a couple of cameras this year. So we're doubling our camera angles inside the competition area as well. So that's going to be really cool. Tomorrow is also New Mexico Day, which means if you're a New Mexico resident, bring your driver's license, your ID card, your utility bill, bring that to the ticket gate tomorrow as you come, and they will give you a free ticket for admission. And that is New Mexico Day tomorrow. It is also Globitos in the village tomorrow night.
Of Los Ranchos.
Village of Los Ranchos. We are not going to be bringing you that live.
No.
It's just an event in Los Ranchos. We're going to bring our Globitos balloons. We're going to stand them up and do a little bit of a glow there as well. And we're going to release the schedule, I am told, we're going to release the theme for the 2026 Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. We usually do that at the end of the week, but because we're starting to celebrate the centennial of Route 66, that year-long celebration starts this week. And we're really going to kick it off tomorrow night with a Globitos globe, the release of the theme, the release of the new bumper stickers. People have already been asking for the 2026 bumper stickers anyway. So we're going to be able to take care of that. Not sure.
There's the Team Fast Tracks plane getting ready to circle the field.
Well, they've been circling for a while. What a view those guys would have had, right?
Oh, man.
I hope they took some pictures and will share them with us.
I hope they did as well.
So yeah, it'll be it's going to be a great night for them to jump in. So let's see. We did the winners. We did the. Let's just remind folks that we're still looking for your pictures. Speaking of pictures from Team Fast Tracks, we're still looking for your pictures. If you've got pictures from tonight here on the field, well, look, there's the helmet cam. They're trying to get the helmet cam up. We can see the lights inside.
Yep.
If you took pictures tonight, whether you're watching from home or if you've been on the field and you're watching this later, if you have had pictures, we would love to see them. All you have to do is email them to balloonfiestalive@balloonfiesta.com. Balloonfiestalive.balloonfiesta. Did I say that right? Balloonfiestalive@balloonfiesta.com. Yeah, there's a lot of balloon.
We've only been up since 3.
There's a lot of. There it is on the screen.
There you go.
There's only a lot of balloon fiestas in there as well. So send those off to us. We've been sharing them, some of them as we get them, and we would love to continue to do that.
And if you're on the field or if you're at home, make sure that you log on to balloonfiestastuff.com so you can take advantage of that 10% coupon using BF Live. 10% off all sportswear, which would include hats, hoodies, t-shirts, socks, anything that's sportswear. You have a QR code right there. You can hit it as well. But again, 10% off, enter BF Live. It's only good online, so make sure that you get that done before the products are gone.
Shop early, shop often. One-time use on the code, but you can certainly shop more often than that. So, great way. What a great evening we've had so far.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
And we knew that it was going to kind of set up that way from starting this morning.
Yeah, when we show up on the field and the flags are dead when we get here, and then we watch Dawn Patrol go off.
Well, they didn't go very far very fast.
Well, that's what, they kind of went off and then stayed right there. They just kind of hung there. So that was a great shot as well. In fact, I said this morning, I can't remember a Dawn Patrol morning when the balloons hung so close to the field for so long.
I'm sure out at pilot briefing they had a hard time keeping the attention of all those pilots.
They
because,
probably
yeah,
did.
They did.
Probably did.
I'm not going to lie. If I was standing out there, I'd been watching those guys pretty intently.
Yep. Well, and you typically watch them anyway to see where they're going to go. But what a show it was this morning.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and if you didn't watch it this morning live, remember it is archived. All of that at balloonfiestalive.com. All the shows are there. We're keeping them up. What was the schedule on the page starts becoming the show archive. So if there's a time there by the show, then you know the recording is available. If it still says like 6 a.m., then you know that live show is yet to come. So we're watching. We're should be just moments away. This might even be the jump pass. The plane is directly over the rooftop studio here at Balloon Fiesta. And these guys jump with lighted LED suits. So as soon as they're out, because they've already turned the lights on inside the plane, so we'll start seeing these neon lights fall out of the plane. Literally, they step out, but from down here, it looks like they fell out.
I've not seen it.
There's one.
There's
two.
And three and
Three,
four. And five. And it's such a clear night tonight, you can see them falling, but you can also see some stars up there.
The flickering ones. Well, most of the flickering ones, because the plane is still up there too.
Right.
So there's a nice shot on the screen. We should just watch that.
Yep.
So the blue and green, and you can see the selection.com canopy. Selection.com sponsors the helmet cam, kind of a companion company. Accident Insurance Company sponsors the Team Fast Strikes jump here at Balloon Fiesta. Every one of their 10 scheduled jumps. Now, what we're expecting to see here is Brian Pangburn and Julia Pangburn, husband and wife, doing a down plane with their pyrotechnics. And that's where they turn the chutes sideways
Yeah.
and come plummeting down to the ground. And that may be
What they're doing,
what they're doing. I am certainly not a parachute maneuver expert by any imagination. Our other jumpers tonight, Larry Compton, Justin Jetmar, Mike Dirge, Dimitri Dadik. They'll all be doing the firework display.
And there's a shot
Dimitri's going to have the helmet camera. That's him looking down at us. These are our cameras looking back up.
I think this is what they're doing right here.
Yeah, there they go. Yep, they're putting the chutes out.
And here comes the pyrotechnics.
Yep, because they have a line. They told us there'd be a line between them. And then there's so they've set up.
Wow.
They are directly over the field if you're on the field. Of course, we're watching here. There they go. Look, turn into the side. Aiming down at about 60 miles an hour in the dark.
They are booking it.
They are.
Look at that.
Look at that shot. That's one of those lenses
at the canopy
that we've
flap
been
right
talking
there.
about.
See the canopy flap flipping around?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my.
Wow.
And they're right over the center of the field.
Now this is a camera angle we've not seen,
No.
thanks to our Windfire production folks and those
And
new
they
lungs.
just split away. Wow.
And the crowd goes wild.
Yes, they did.
And so they'll continue down with their fireworks while the other three jumpers have been hanging high. I think waiting for these two to finish theirs. So we'll probably look at the way the light looks on the suit.
Yes.
With the LEDs.
almost like a Blue Man Group type of look. And a heartbeat with the little...
yeah, with the little red light. Yeah, a little low for a heart.
Yes.
Maybe it's an alien jumping in. And there go the fireworks up above.
It's a little preview of about what they're about to see here with the fireworks show that's going to follow right after.
And so there's what the field looks like from however high they are. So those jumpers each have a pack of pyrotechnics on each leg. And they weigh about 20 pounds, 20 to 30 pounds each. So they've got 40 to 60 pounds of explosives strapped
to their legs.
And actually, in these camera angles, as he comes around, you can see him coming right off the bottom of their legs, just like their calves were on fire.
Yes.
Matt Harvey, by the way, is the ground specialist for this jump. They always have one on the ground,
monitoring what's happening on the ground and speaking with them in the air. So that.
And they didn't tell me who's piloting the plane.
And I believe the plane had a name last year, did it not?
Yeah.
We'll have to ask. We'll have to talk to Matt.
We'll have to get Matt to find out that. And I think I remember, but they have a number of teams.
They do.
They're jumping around the world. Oh, look at there's the helmet cam. You can see the field. You see the row of concessions down the right-hand side. He's looking over at the fireworks.
You see the moon right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we saw the lights on his wrist. And here comes the red man.
With a green heart, so maybe it is
with a green heart. Maybe, yeah. Look, I love that shot right on. Look at there, and in.
Safe.
Now, yeah, look at the packs. Look at the packs on his. Yeah, which is why they don't do stand-up landings.
Right.
They come in and they do that slide because there's so much weight on those legs. Every so often you'll see, of course, every so often you'll see him pull one off, just to
spite you.
Just to make a liar out of me. Yeah. And in he is.
We have one more inbound. Right up over here over concession row. Right over concession row.
Oh, there he is. Yep. Okay. Another red man.
And Art, we're about probably 10 seconds from a fantastic Sunday at the ExxonMobil Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta, the 53rd edition. From sunrise to sunset, you've seen balloons.
And the slide and touchdown.
Safe. You've seen balloons, we've seen pyrotechnics, we've seen paratroopers, we've seen it all. And so a perfect Sunday here in Albuquerque.
Absolutely, a great way, and the weather continues to look good. We got kind of the bad stuff out of the way yesterday. Things continue to look good. Team Fast Tracks will actually kind of mingle with the crowd there, take some pictures there as well. And so when you are here on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at the end of the week, that's when they will jump again. Look, you see, there they are. There's the high fives. That's Julia there, right there.
Yes.
Yep. And you can really get an opportunity to see the lights on there.
High five at the fans.
What a fantastic group of people Team Fast Strikes is.
They are so fun to be around.
And that's Brian. And now that he's taken the helmet off, I can see that was Brian right next to her. Those are the two that did that drop plane where they came down that fast. And of course, you see the lights on the helmet. They also have a GoPro helmet, so they record their own jumps as well. But what a great job. Accident Insurance Company sponsored Team Fast Tracks as they do all week. We thank them for that. We thank you for watching us on Balloon Fiesta Live. We are about 7 minutes away from the start of the drone show. The drone light show brought to us by Sandia Resort and Casino. Following that, we'll have the Afterglow fireworks available to you. You'll be able to see all of that live right here on Balloon Fiesta Live, although Ted and I are going to split out of here. But before we do that, is there anything else that we need to remind people? Take pictures, send us pictures, shop online, get yourself registered for the license plate and the jacket giveaway.
TikToks at home.
Yep.
Or on the field or anywhere.
Yep. Be sure and get those posted with hashtag Balloon Fiesta, Balloon Fiesta Live, and Balloon Glow. Put all those hashtags on there. If you've got those great pictures you'd like us to share them on the air, send them to us. Email them, balloonfiestalive@balloonfiesta.com. Whew.
Long day.
Long day. But
and it's only 2 down and...
Well,
7.
four down and 10 to go.
Right.
Well, kind of 11 because we have the awards assembly to do on the final
double,
Saturday.
A triple
as well.
Saturday, right?
It's a triple Saturday for us, but yeah. And of course, all of this is there. Also, remember to share, like, put all those feeds out there. And in fact, on YouTube, I would really love for you to subscribe to the channel. We've been kind of stagnant at about 9,500 subscribers because we really only kind of do these live shows. We do them during Balloon Fiesta, and we kind of post one video a month. So there's not a lot of activity on our YouTube channel except during Balloon Fiesta. But it would really be great if we'd top 10,000
That'd be nice.
subscribers this week. So no matter where you watched us, head on over to YouTube, hit the subscribe button. I really hate when people ask people to do that, but we're looking for that 10,000 this week. That would be really great to do that. Be sure and share everything out. And I think with that, we're just going to kind of let things sit here. We're now down to just 5 minutes away from the drone show. Rather than us rattle on and off, we're going to let you get a break, go get that drink, whatever, refresh your beverage.
And get ready for that drone show.
Yeah. Get your
the fireworks to follow.
Get your jammies on, whatever it takes. You got 5 minutes to do that before the drone show starts. So, for all of us here at Balloon Fiesta Live and our Windfire Productions team, I'm Art Lloyd Jr., he's Ted Maes. Thank you for watching. We will see you tomorrow morning, 6 o'clock Mountain Time.
So long, everybody.
Bye-bye.
You've been watching Balloon Fiesta Live, powered by ExxonMobil. Want more balloon action? Visit the archive of Balloon Fiesta Live broadcasts at balloonfiesta.com. Thanks for watching Balloon Fiesta Live. This program is a production of AIBF Inc.